Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As always, this is your favorite show that comes to you every Wednesday from the Sheraton Kampala Hotel. Now, tonight we're going to talk about the things that women do that turn men off. So what we did this time, we brought in a whole team of men to talk about it, because it's men who are being turned off. So stay with us as we take this on. Welcome, gents, to the show. Good to have you here. The three musketeers are no strangers. Ray was here last week, so he's semi-stranger. So, Moses, you're the guest, and welcome. That's why you're actually in the middle.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good to have you here.
Yeah, man.
Now,
I'm having a blast, yeah.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
Thank
now,
you.
Moses, you're a man who's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Okay? You're not married. You don't have kids.
Yep.
All right. There's definitely a reason for that. I'm usually accused of blindsiding guys.
Yeah.
But there are things that women do that make men like you and Mukasa over here say, you know what, I can't do this. You know. What are those?
Let me first have a drink.
That's a fast.
Yeah.
It's an absolute fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, ladies are just, you can look at this guy. You know, he's a handsome guy.
Which
tall
guy again?
You know, ladies have to really style up. Seriously, you know, you find I'm here, and I've really been disappointed with ladies. You get this very, very beautiful lady, and you're a very nice guy, and she has totally different agendas. There's a very interesting anecdote that we have with some friends of ours. You know, you get this girl, and she loves an older guy. She's young, and she just loves the money and the things that come with it. So recently, a guy was making a very good joke about it. He said, you enter a bar, and this lady greets this gentleman. She's like, you know Uganda, right?
Yeah.
And he says, hello, Jebalenze, Ann, Nywa Taska. Then the gentleman, you know these guys from Chikubo who have made money, they have arrived, they're in their 50s, and the guy is like, Oli Ann, bakwe kreti ya Taska. And the lady goes. 2 days down the road, she comes back, and she's like, hello, nze Ann, uli wangula kreti ya Taska, bakuongele ndala. Now you have a guy like me, when the lady comes, I'm like, water and soda, what are you taking? You get it? So at the end of the day, women just love it out there. They love chogam cash, you know?
Yeah.
What's chogam cash?
What money?
Yeah, good money, you know?
I think we need a translator here.
You guys are lost.
But I can still get the gist of it. Bring a crate, yeah? No, you check water.
You know? So, you know, you find ladies who do not believe in a model that I've developed that I believe that is called the Michelle Obama, Barack Obama model, you know? A lady who loves you when you're nobody, nothing, and she's there with you.
Yeah.
And then I also believe in guys who are the Barack Obama kind of guys. You know, you get there and you don't lose yourself because you've arrived. Okay? And we find very few of those ladies. You know, we find these ladies who are interested in weddings and not marriages.
It's all for the show.
Just for the, you know, it's for the show. They're there. You know, our wedding, we had flowers, we had decoration. Oh, did you see the cake? Oh man, it was nice. Oh man, did you see the dick? Oh, we had 500 guests. Then 500 days down the road, they're done.
No trouble.
The guests or the...
all of them. Because the guests will be saying, man, that couple, you know, they have issues.
Yeah.
The couple will be saying, man, you had 500 guests, but man, we have issues.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, is it worth it?
What's going on?
That turns me off.
Ray,
Yes.
your turn-offs.
They can be categorized quite simply. Personal grooming, personal hygiene. Those are two categories. You know, I firmly believe in this day and age, 2012, women should not have hair below their eyebrows.
Really?
You know? Yes. That's my
No hair
opinion.
at all.
No hair below the eyebrows. They don't need to have armpit hairs and, you know, lip hairs and, you know,
Hair in their
beard, you know.
hair.
I don't want to see those things. You know, I want smooth skin all the way, nicely groomed, you know, showered, perfumed, you know, these are the things that I associate with, you know, femininity, you know, so anything masculine like stubbly armpit hairs, I don't, you could look like, I don't know who, you know, Halle Berry, you know, but you come and you come and there's somebody older and hairs around, then it's, you know, it's time for you to exit the door. That's
fine.
You know, another thing as well, you know, those are the main two things that I would say, you know, turn off. So there's obviously attitudes as well, like, you know, like you said, the gold diggers out there that just looking to, you know, cash in. But you know, that's an exchange relationship as well, because you might think my wallet's big, but then, you know, tomorrow morning you find out it's not. So you know, you've already invested in the wrong horse. So
always a bigger wallet.
Yeah, always a bigger wallet. You know?
Bigger horse.
Now, Colin, you have been a victim.
Of what?
Okay. Of life. You've been a victim. I'll break it down for you.
Forgive my defensiveness, but you've had me in this spot too many times.
Blindside. Now, a young man like you, a lot of men your age have been rumored to not be choosy, such that they decide they're not going to, they'll just eat whatever cake comes their way because of affordability. Moses mentioned something, you know, with a lot of men, the older you get, the more money you get. And so the younger the guys, the less disposable income they have.
Yes.
So you cannot afford to be choosy. So you get this girl who is, as Ray decided, has got some stubbly hair, you know, and she's in her armpits and stuff. But you say, hey, you know what? I can't afford to be choosy, so let me just
note.
My juicy frog.
Exactly.
Well, I suspect, as I was saying, different strokes, different forks. You know, Ray said it last week, and I found that very interesting. What I found is that it is true. There is a correlation between options and income, or rather between income and options. The one increases and the others increase also. But definitely, I mean, you can't, you just because you're not picky about which frog you're eating, you have to be picky about the amphibian. You can't say I eat frogs and then all of a sudden wake up and be eating lizards. I mean, it doesn't work that way.
What was the lizard thing? 2 weeks
If
ago.
you bring wood with
maggots.
You must expect lizards.
There's a Nigerian guy who told us that.
So, no, but I think, in terms of things that turn you off, I mean, I think that stupidity is such a big turn off. Like people, like girls who are just thick, you're just thick. Like their skull is like
What is stupidity?
Yeah, what is a stupid woman?
Okay, wait, not stupid. I don't.
It's a woman.
Okay, I respect people who are well read. I respect people who think about, you know, how they interact with people, who are aware about where they are, and like just you come out here, you go out with someone to a function, and then they start causing the scene in public, and they're just not aware that it's not just humiliating you or just creating social disarray for you. It's also causing some bad PR or social disarray.
So you want a corporate chick?
No, I don't want a corporate chick. I'm just saying.
As a matter of fact, he's describing corporate chicks.
Yeah, he's a corporate.
No,
you describe me like
well read. You don't
harassing you.
No, you don't become intelligent by working in the bank.
You know these girls who are down to earth.
But you cannot work in a bank if you're not intelligent.
What is the meaning of intelligence?
Guys, let's
Still a couple of
drama is equal to corporate chicks, and drama is equal to turn off. So corporate chicks equals turn off.
I think your description is.
Okay, Joseph.
Yeah, talking about turn-offs. For me, one of my biggest turn-offs is anyone, never mind a woman, who does not recognize a joke. Okay,
But
never mind.
you can't. You have a poorly timed sense of humor, you know. Where you have to explain your jokes.
No, I'm not even saying they should be able to tell a joke.
Yeah.
Recognizing one. You can recognize someone's attempt also. You don't have
joke.
You proved the point right there.
Now you're telling one of us.
That was a joke.
That's what he was trying to do.
Go ahead, Joseph.
It's okay.
You turned him off.
See, this is why he's not married.
Yeah, that's why he's not married.
Okay, may I speak now?
Yeah. No, it's yours.
What I'm saying is, a joke doesn't have to be funny, but you have to know that someone was attempting to joke.
Yeah.
And for me, that is a measure of intelligence. And once that fails, because those are some of the things that you're looking out. You're looking out for. Someone can look good and everything, and the first two things they say, or the way you approach them and how they react to that, can either determine whether I want to have another conversation with you or not.
Yeah.
Right, sir.
You know what? It's good to still be at this unmarried stage where you can say the turn off, she can go.
you don't need to talk with your fingers, with your hands like this.
Why not?
Show the ring, you know. You don't need to rub it in our face.
That's also a joke.
You know, guys, when you have to explain your jokes, you better just take a second, evaluate them.
Bad jokes are a turn off. No, look at this. It becomes turn-offs become more serious when you're now in a permanent relationship.
Yeah.
And you're someone who believes that once you're in it, really there's no out besides the death.
Yeah. You're in
It's
for
a
the long
problem.
haul.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you better make sure that you recognize what those turn-offs are and
Address them.
address them as early as possible. So you know, there in a marriage there are lots of, I can say, stereotype turn-offs.
Yeah.
You know, no man wants a woman that nags. Yeah, it's unfortunate. A lot of times we bring it on ourselves by not listening. So I'm telling you, we bring it on ourselves by
Women
not
who
listening.
nags.
Women like to nag, even if you
I-
listen.
I-
they'll
yeah.
continue.
One of the default settings of women
Is
is not nagging.
No,
Yeah.
it's-
But
that way
it
that
is
is
also
generalized.
it is also
That
a
is
default setting
generalized.
for men
Not
to
to
think
listen.
that women are nagging.
Yes, exactly.
It's also a
So
different
what
position.
happens
call it
a lot of
nagging.
times, a lot of times, if
I think
somebody's
someone
saying the
gets
same
Joseph
thing to
and-
you over and over again, it means you're not
You're just a
listening.
fan what?
But there are people who do it too much.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And when it gets to a point where someone is failing to recognize that, okay, I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah? I've heard it. So that's obviously a turn off.
Yeah.
Grooming that Ray talked about. What happens a lot of times is you meet this beautiful girl and you know she's everything that you want, and in terms of hygiene you can eat breakfast off her. You know, it's just, it's like it's just designed to get you to marry her.
Yeah.
And once that's happened, it stops.
It's like
You know,
a genie.
all the things that you liked start disappearing. That's a turn off. Me, I married you because that's what I want.
Yes.
That's what I want. I don't want.
man
you. I
is
can
in
see your
pain.
ready to go to a relationship. Like, I can
call it.
I can see his face is about to say, "Ransom will get back." to you."
Yes, so we need to get into a break. However, Ransom, I will just want to throw something at you. Like you said, you meet this girl, she's great, she's perfect, she's clean, she's everything. Then she becomes a Gray's girl. She starts growing.
Like the ones I avoid. Like the ones that can
Shouldn't
exit.
you change her rather than just throwing her out?
We're going to throw you out of the show.
I can't
If
throw
you say
my
that
wife
again.
out. Why-
Yeah,
why would you want to
that's his
change her?
point. His point is that when you now become married, he can't throw them out. Whereas for us single guys, if the turn-offs become
You can play.
That's
too
what I
much,
was saying.
they
Before
can
you
show
get
the door.
married, change her. We'll be right back after the break.